everyone, Amanda Saladin here from Love Life Yarn, and today we're going to be crocheting the Ridged Chevron Stitch. As you can see, is an easy chevron pattern, and it has these ridges here, which is worked in the back loop only, so it's simple. You just have to know double crochet, how to double crochet two together, and then you will be able to make this easy pattern. So I love that the border is already made for you, and you get great texture with this stitch. So are you ready? Let's get started. This stitch is a multiple of 12, and then you need to add 3 for the base chain. So 12 plus 3, and now we're going to work a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So I'm working in the back of my chain here. Yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And this chain here counts as a double crochet as well, the chains that we skipped. So now we're going to double crochet 3 in the next 3 chains. So double crochet 1 in each chain. So 1, and 2, and 3. Now we're going to work a double crochet 2 together in these next 2 chains. So yarn over, insert, and drop a loop. Yarn over and draw through 2. Should have 2 loops left on your hook. Yarn over and insert into the next chain. Yarn over, drop a loop. Yarn over, draw through 2. Okay, 3 loops on your hook here. Yarn over and draw through 3. And that works a double crochet 2 together. Now we're going to repeat this. So double crochet 2 together happens twice. Here we are, second half, enter into the next chain, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, and draw through 3. Now double crochet in each of our next 3 chains. For the next part, we're going to work 2 double crochet in the same chain. So go ahead and work a regular stitch. And now another double crochet in the exact same chain. So you see how these 2 are in the same one. Now repeat this. 2 double crochet in the next chain as well. And this will form the top of our chevron. And now is the repeat. You will double crochet 3, and then work 2 double crochet 2 togethers. Double crochet 3. Now we're coming to the end here because I didn't do a whole lot of chains. If you were doing a long blanket, you would repeat that part with the 2 stitches having 2 double crochet in them each, and then there's always 3 in between the double crochet 2 together and the 2 double crochets that increase, so 2 in each stitch. You get down to your very last stitch here, your very last chain. I have 1 left, and I'm going to work 2 double crochet in. So no matter how many chains that you have, if you did the 12 plus 3, you will have 2 double crochet left in this very last chain. There we go. Now turn your work, and you can already see it's starting to have the chevron effect. All right, now for our next row, and this is the row we will repeat, you will chain 3, which counts as a double crochet, and we're going to double crochet in the back loop only. So right here is where we normally would insert our hook for a normal stitch underneath both loops. We're going to split the stitch right down the middle and grab just that back loop so we get that ridged look, and work a regular double crochet. And just like we did before, we'll double crochet 3, but remember to only work in the back loop. Now we work the double crochet 2 together. Work those 2 in a row for the bottom of our chevron, just the same way we did before, where you have 2 loops, and then you work until there's 3. Yarn over, pull through these 3 to form the bottom of our chevron, and the next stitch as well. Next 2, we're going to double crochet 2 together. Same thing though, only work in the back loops for these stitches. So after you work into the chain, every single stitch from here on out will be worked in the back loop only. Double crochet 3. My yarn is not cooperating. I love how it gets tight when I'm trying to film. Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull some yarn out here. We're going to work the 2 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. You can already see we're getting that ridged look here just by working in the back loop. And now we're ready for the double crochet increase here. So we're going to work 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches using the back loop only. So you can see we're at the top of our chevron. And this is what helps it to raise that part up, is to work the increase. So working 2 double crochet in the same stitch here, back loop only, and next stitch repeat. So this repeats from, you work 3 doubles, 2 double crochet 2 together, 3 doubles, and then 2 of the increases, just like we're doing now. And then you just repeat that over and over. There is a written pattern on the website if you want to view it. I have it linked in the description, but you definitely don't need to for this pretty simple pattern, as long as you know that there's 3 double crochet in between each of these increases, which is the 2 double crochet in the same stitch, and the decreases, which is double crochet 2 together. And you always end with 2 double crochet in the last stitch. So here I am down to my decrease again, double crochet 2 together, and repeat that. And now that I'm here near the end, I'm going to double crochet 3. And sometimes it looked like it was too close to the edge. I'm like, I'm not going to have enough stitches, but it did. So if you think that way, don't worry. You also work into the turning chain. So here are my 3 stitches. And now I'm down to the turning chain, which is my last stitch. And to make it easier on myself, I went ahead and worked in just 1 loop of the turning chain, like the back loop. I hate working under both loops. If I can help it, it's hard. So double crochet 2 right here in the back. And you just repeat row 2 over and over, and you can see because of the decreases right here and then the increases, it makes this chevron pattern. And this is the back here. You can see that since we worked in this loop right here, you can see that, but it's going to alternate every time. So the front and back end up looking the same. So you can see here I'm working where I decrease and where I increase, and it's just, like I said, 1 row repeating over and over to create this effect. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.